Majestic Grand Canyon is one of the most breathtaking sights on planet Earth.
You're loving Grand Canyon!
There is a reason why the Grand Canyon is as famous as it is. Carved over millions of years by the mighty Colorado River, this colossal masterpiece offers breathtaking vistas simply unmatched anywhere else. We have seen the pictures and heard of how grand it is, but to experience its immensity in person is something else. In today's video, we will guide you through everything you need to know for an unforgettable visit to the Grand Canyon. From the awe-inspiring vistas and thrilling hikes to its historic lodges, this is your ultimate guide to the Grand Canyon.
And we're the only ones here. We've conquered it.
Let's get started. When you look at Grand Canyon on a map, you'll quickly realize how big it is. Located in northern Arizona, it is about 277 miles long, nearly 18 miles wide at its widest point, and reaches a depth of a staggering 6,000 feet. Grand Canyon has the North Rim and South Rim. However, South Rim is the popular one for more viewpoints and facilities, with 90% tourists catching their first dramatic glimpse of the Grand Canyon from here. Grand Canyon is a year-round destination, with the summer months being the most packed. We prefer the shoulder season for less crowd and cheaper deals. Grand Canyon is also a quick 3-hour drive from Phoenix and even closer to Flagstaff. From Las Vegas, one could rent a car and drive to Grand Canyon. Also, there are guided tour companies from Vegas. Grand Canyon can also be done, as we did, as a part of a greater Arizona-Utah road trip. We were in Page as a part of our Utah road trip. This is a marvelous experience. The quickest way to get to Grand Canyon South Rim from Page is through the east entrance next to Cameron.
Hi there.
Hi.
Have a pass. Your first viewpoint is at the watchtower in a quarter of a mile.
We arrived at the east gate early in the afternoon and drove along the Desert View Drive, a paved path that is 35 kilometers long and contains several viewpoints.
It's eastern gate of Grand Canyon, and the first viewpoint that we are at is the Desert View. We thought of hitting Desert View first because this kind of gives you a very good perspective of the canyon.
Here, you will find the iconic Desert View Watchtower, designed by architect Mary Coulter. This 70 feet tower offers some of the most breathtaking views of the Grand Canyon. The weathered stone exterior was designed to look like it's rising from the canyon.
4 o'clock. Thank you.
At the time of our visit, there was a ticketed entry to the Desert View Watchtower.
So we are going up the stairs for the 4 p.m. We'll have 20 minutes to explore the upper levels.
Don't miss the murals inside, which reflect the culture and history of the Native American tribes. There is a gift store on the main floor and a staircase that winds up the tower to an enclosed viewing platform. We made our way down and continued along the paved path to the viewing platform overlooking the rim of the canyon. Keep in mind, Desert View route of the Grand Canyon is accessible only by car. There are no shuttle service here.
The next point that we are at is Navajo Point, another very good point for sunrise or sunset. It's right after the Desert View. That's the tower at the Desert View Tower, and then Colorado River. So guys, the third point from the east side, Lipan Point.
Lipan Point is a favorite spot for photographers thanks to its wide-angle view of the Colorado River. We then drove to the canyon's central area, home to the Grand Canyon Visitor Center, your stop for maps, park information, and exhibits that tell the story of this natural wonder. Here you'll experience a movie that takes you on a visual journey through the canyon's history, geology, and ecosystems.
The nature, maybe even
New protectors must care for it.
Good job. Give me a high five, buddy.
So I can get my badge now? Ranger Max.
Hi, Shazis, Grand Canyon.
Badge.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're very welcome.
It's a perfect introduction before you head out to explore the trails. Grand Canyon's most famous trails and trailheads also can be accessed from this area. The famous Rim Trail also goes through here at the Mather Point and continues along the canyon cliff all the way through the Yavapai Point till Bright Angel Trailhead. We witnessed the sunset from Mather Point and it was quite a sight to behold. Now there are two important points to keep in mind when talking about the central area. To make getting around the Grand Canyon easy, take advantage of the park's shuttle bus system. The blue route connects the visitor center to the village area. The orange route connects you to the South Kaibab Trailhead, another popular starting point for hikes. The western end of the Grand Canyon is accessible only by the red route shuttle buses. This route starts at the west end of the village and takes you all the way to Hermits Rest, a tranquil spot with fewer crowds and spectacular views, which we will go over later. For those looking to stay overnight, the Grand Canyon offers several historic lodges, each with its own unique charm.
That's the Tovar Hotel. The historic Bright Angel Lodge.
Bright Angel Lodge is a rustic gem with cozy rooms and easy access to the Bright Angel Trailhead. These lodges book really early, a lot of times even 12 months in advance.
I mean, next time I'm here, I'm definitely going to plan to book these lodges.
Mather Lodge is another great option, especially for those looking for a more central location near the visitor center. We stayed for one night at Yavapai Lodge, which is perfect for families and offers modern amenities while keeping you close to the action. Another option is to stay just outside Grand Canyon at Tusayan, a short drive from the south gate. We didn't get a reasonably priced lodge on our first night and hence went to Tusayan that night.
We are checking into Tusayan for tonight, first night, with the full moon at the backdrop.
It was a great stay at the Red Feather Hotel. Next morning, we started early from Tusayan and drove to the visitor center. Must tell you that the sunrise was mesmerizing.
Met Brandon Harley, the top of Mather Point, took a Polaroid picture for me. It's just coming up. So yeah, great to meet you guys.
Yeah, you too, Andy.
Thank you, and thanks one more time for the lovely picture.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have a very nice time at Grand Canyon.
You too.
Thanks. Guys, now I'm taking bus route to go to the South Kaibab Trailhead. From there we'll take the South Kaibab Trail.
Got an orange shuttle to the South Kaibab Trailhead.
The trail starts right there. Water bottle filling stations. So this is where we start.
It is a fantastic hike, known for its panoramic vistas and unique rock formations. This was easily one of the most incredible hikes of my life.
Look at the views, guys. Tremendous hike it is.
Though I didn't descend all the way, but the experience was simply amazing.
Guys, officially I have reached the Cedar Ridge, the second point at the South Kaibab Trail. The people, they also go a little further to the Skeleton Point, but for me, I have some time crunch and I'll go back. Everybody gives you the same instruction, but it's pretty much true. Like, the climb up is so difficult. Even for if you just plan to do one point, still carry plenty of water, have some time in consideration, because trust me, this is going to get difficult. I reached the end and it took me exactly 45 minutes to come back from the second point. Amazing. South Kaibab Trail, you should have it in your bucket list, folks.
We took this day to the fullest and enjoyed the central area close to the Trail of Time.
So we are right
Here.
Yeah, and then we'll have the Kolb studio, Lookout studio, Bright Angel Lodge, Thunderbird Lodge, Kachina Lodge, El Tovar Hotel, which is a very famous hotel, Hopi House, and then Work Camp's Visitor Center. All these things with this. Yeah, and then the train depot is also there, and all these things at this rim trail, starting at the village, and we'll go all the way following this amazing view of the mighty Grand Canyon.
If you prefer a less strenuous option, the Trail of Time is perfect. It is paved, interpretive trail that tells the geological story of the canyon.
Trail of Time, a geology timeline covering 2 billion years of Grand Canyon history. Continue through the village to Maricopa Point to the age of Earth. This is 1990 million years ago.
We spent considerable time enjoying the amazing views from the Bright Angel Lodge, the historic El Tovar Hotel, Hopi House, and the Yavapai Geology Museum and the Grand Canyon train depot.
El Tovar Hotel, right opposite to the Hopi House, and there you have the Work Camp's Visitor Center, Kolb Studio, and with these kind of sweeping views.
Kolb brothers, they started photographing the tourists 120 years ago, and they had built this beautiful studio, and we just went to the museum. It's amazing.
This is the Lookout studio. Lookout studio would come right after the Kolb studio. Best part of the Lookout gallery is that there are balconies both at the top level and at the lower level.
Amazing. Walking into a new world.
Right opposite to the Bright Angel Lodge, you have the train junction, and that's the famous Grand Canyon Railway. Taking the blue.
There are also several park ranger-led educational programs that are held across the South Rim, mainly closer to the points accessible from the village, and it was a very enlightening experience.
What the Colorado River has. If you look over here,
Well, I'm actually talking about the Colorado. Oh.
Interestingly, Grand Canyon is also a world-famous dark sky location for astrophotographers and stargazing.
Rangers are going to show the stargazing telescope at Matterpoint.
We stayed the night at Yavapai Lodge, which was a fantastic, fascinating experience.
This is incredible stuff.
The room was very well equipped with all the modern amenities.
We are at the amazing Yavapai Lodge.
Definitely stay here at least for a night. This is going to be an amazing experience.
Turn left on the Yavapai Viewpoint Road.
Next morning we got up early to witness an amazing sunrise at the Yavapai Point. After the previous day's experience at the South Kaibab Trail, which I did myself, I saved the best to do along with my family. Yes, I'm talking about the world-famous Bright Angel Trail.
To explore. It's tough, but you can always go to the first point, which is relatively moderate.
This trail offers stunning views as it descends deep into the canyon. Remember, this trail is steep and challenging, so be prepared.
And it keeps going from here.
Really love the trail.
Like other light hikers, I think I'll keep this hike light. Beautiful Bright Angel, one of the iconic trails. It's moderate to hard, so I'm not even going to the moderate. Enjoy the views. And Brett just did the north to south rim trail. So how does it feel, Brett?
I'm dead tired. I'm thirsty. I'm out of water.
How long?
It took us 3 days,
Mm-hmm.
and I've met a lot of people who did it in one day. I
Wonderful.
waited 25 years to do this.
Amazing, man. I mean, someday I wish I could be like Brett.
Or should you say, stay hydrated?
So there was no water at the 1.5 mile rest house. So we did not go all the way. We came back much earlier. And there we have reached almost the end.
Finally, we explored the western end of the Grand Canyon, and as mentioned earlier, it is accessible only by the red route shuttle buses. This route starts at the west end of the village and takes you all the way to Hermits Rest, a tranquil spot with fewer crowds and spectacular views. Along the way, be sure to stop at viewpoints, each offering unique perspectives of the canyon.
So guys, this is the Mariposa point. From the Maricopa point, we are walking a 0.5 mile trail, which is the Powell point.
We just reached Powell Point.
Walter H. Powell. So from the Powell point, 0.4 miles or 0.5 miles, so not difficult at all. But this is one of an amazing view of the Colorado River. Mojave Point to Hopi Point, beautiful rim trail walk. You can consider this, but Mojave Point has views of the Colorado River. So guys, here at Abyss, you get an amazing view of the Colorado River. So that's Pima Point for you. It is the last stop before the Hermits Rest.
And this is Hermits Rest. It's the last stop at the red line.
Hermits Rest bell. To stand underneath it, it's gonna give you very good luck.
Hermits Rest, with its historic stone building and peaceful surroundings, is the perfect place to end your Grand Canyon Western End journey.
So that's the tour of the red line. We visited all the points.
You're loving Grand Canyon!
Whether you're here for the stunning views, the rich history, or the unforgettable hikes, the Grand Canyon has something for everyone. Thanks for joining us on this journey. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon for more travel experiences like this. See you on the next adventure.